It's 3:30:12. We are at 267 Alameda de Las Pulgas in Redwood City. We're about ready to do a video from a cleanout that's on the side of the main house. This property has a cottage in the back. It appears that the main house, we're on the side, the north side of the main house, and the cottage, it appears that they have separate sewer lines, possibly two separate sewer lines going to the street. I found two cleanouts just before the property line. So, but anyway, we're going to do the main house first and see what we come up with. The initial portion of this line was ABS. There's been a lot of new work underneath the house, and at this point we're in the older cast iron. We're running water down the kitchen sink right now, but I may have to stop that. We got a little we waited till the water ran down. They were running it in the kitchen sink. We're back here where it's changing from the newer ABS to where we get into the cast iron right here, and just a little bit beyond this we appear to have a little back grade. If you run water in it, it settles a little bit, but it does drain out. Appears to be very minor. We'll continue on down the line and see what we come up with. I'm going to pause right here and go do an electronic line locate. At this point we're still up underneath the house. I'm going to push about 5 more feet, and then I think we'll be out in the front and we'll do another locate. Going to pause again to do a locate. Okay, at this point we have found the line where it exits the house, and it's very close to the, as you're facing the street, the right front corner, and it crosses under the little brick walkway. Now it appears we've got a bit of a negative grade here, and we've gone underwater. We'll keep pushing until we get through this. Still cast iron. We are pushing a little muck forward with us here. We may have to rinse this line out to get going. And here it appears we're at a point where we've changed from cast iron to plastic. It's the old cast iron pipe, now we're into the black plastic. We should be coming up on a clean out here in a little while. I'm going to have to pause, run some water through, try to clear off the lens. We're running some water down the line now. We're going to try to clear the lens off and maybe push some debris on down the pipe. See if I can splash some water up there, get a clearer view. That doesn't look too bad. We'll continue forward. We are located at the cleanout that's out behind the sidewalk on the right-hand side of the property. I opened the top and I stuck a yellow tape measure down there just so that I could see it. And at this point, it appears that it changes from this ABS cleanout, and what you can see in the foreground is the orange terracotta clay pipe. We're going to continue through this and hopefully get all the way out to the main, which is in the roadway. Yeah, we've gone through that clean out, and there's a short section you can see right there where the tape measure is, where it changes to the bright orange terracotta clay pipe, and then as we bump through that and just proceed about another 1.5 feet or so, the camera gets a little hard to push, and we've got another lip, and it appears we're into a cast iron pipe again. And we have a bit of an offset there, then we managed to push through it, but we're into the cast iron. But you can see as soon as we pull out backwards, you can see there's a lip there, possibly a point where there's a hang up, just where that clean out was installed. It may have sunk a little bit. I'll try to wash this lens off. There we go. And as you can see, just beyond that clean out now, we've got a root issue. There, you can see it coming in from the top. Let's try to keep this lens a little clean. And there you can see the roots. We'll continue forward. We're getting nearer the sidewalk now. And there's a large root mass there. And you can see the roots are trailing on down the pipe. Quite a bit of them. We're just following a channel where there's roots all the way down the pipe. We should be getting close to the curb. I'm going to pause here and go do another electronic line locate, see where we are at. Here's another joint, clay pipe joint, where we have a lot of roots in it. We did another locate. At this point, we are beyond the sidewalk, just beyond the curb, out into the roadway, but you can see that we have clay pipe, and there's a lot of roots growing in the joints from the clean out that's about 10 feet behind the sidewalk out. It's clay pipe, and this is where the root intrusion issues are coming from, and probably the need to have the line snaked out frequently, because there is quite an abundance of roots in the pipe. And those offsets by the cleanouts, they certainly don't help. Paper, everything hangs up on those, makes it difficult for it to flow. We're going to continue till we get to the main line connection, which is center of the roadway. We ought to be there shortly. There we are. This is the actual connection on the main. There's the main, much larger pipe you can see. As we pull out slow, we'll get an idea of what that connection looks like. Actually, it looks pretty smooth. But as we come back, the next joint's up, we can see we have roots growing in it. We're going to continue backwards till we pull out of the house. Sometimes on the return trip we can see some of the roots much better. It's easier to keep the lens clear. We're back at the yellow tape measure stuck down the line. It's from this point out where we have the issues with the sewer. I don't know if the city of Redwood City will maintain a clean out this far back off the sidewalk, or if they would want one standardized closer. Typically they are closer. And we'll continue back from this point on backwards toward the house. We haven't really seen too much of an issue except the offsets where this clean out was installed. We're going to pause and let the water run out so we get a little better view. We're back from pause. Now we're going to continue doing it, pulling the camera back out toward the house. Okay, we're back out of the 3-inch clean out that's on the side of the house between the air conditioner, compressor, and the fan, and we're going to call this end of video.